The dates for the African Cup of Nations clash between Ghana and Angola and Niger have been confirmed. The Ghana Football Association has announced the date and the venues for the clash as Ghana opens their campaign in the African Cup of Nations qualifiers. It will be 2 match days starting from September all the way to November. We'll have a look at the full schedule and Ghana's chances in the qualifiers. We're also going to talk about the beach soccer team. The dates for the Ghana beach soccer team to participate in the beach soccer Afcon 2024 has been confirmed after securing qualification after beating Ivory Coast 10-5 after 2 legs. The Ghana beach soccer team is going to Egypt. We'll have a look at the dates and the venues. We'll also talk about the Olympic Games in athletics. Ghana's only chance at probably a medal is in the 4x100 relay race, and that is set to happen tomorrow. We'll look at details of that here today, but as usual, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and click on that notification bell to get more updates. Our football merchandise links are in the description. Be sure to purchase our merch. It goes a long way to supporting the channel. We'll jump right into it, and first we'll talk about the African Cup of Nations clash between Ghana and Angola, and then we'll play in Niger. Ghana Black Stars have gotten the official date out and the venue for that game between Ghana and Angola. The Black Stars will kick off their campaign in the African Cup of Nations with a game versus Angola at the Babayara Sports Stadium on the 5th of September. That is the date. Thursday, 5th of September, the Ghana Black Stars will host the Sable Antelopes in Babayara Sports Stadium before traveling for their second game against against Niger in Group F on September 9th on Monday. Otoado's men are unbeaten in the last 2 competitive games, following impressive wins over Mali and Central African Republic in the World Cup qualifiers, which put us back on track. Same points with Comoros, who top the group. The Babayara Sports Stadium will host the 2025 Total Energies African Cup of Nations qualifier against Angola in September. The game against Angola is scheduled for 4 p.m. kickoff at the stadium in Kumasi. Ghana are in Group F along with Sudan, Angola, and Niger. The top 2 teams from the group will qualify for the next African Cup of Nations, which is set to take place in December to January 2025 to 2026, December 21st to January 18th 2026. So that is it there, the schedule for the Ghana Black Stars. They will be looking to make it to the African Cup of Nations once again. Qualification to the Afcon has never been a problem for the Ghana Black Stars. It's about doing well in the competition, and it has not been great for us in the past. The last 2 African Cup of Nations saw us get out at the group stages. That needs to change first and foremost. We need to get out of our group, as you'd say, and try to move on from there. Hopefully that does happen. The next Afcon is in Morocco, and unfortunate that Morocco, who were in the Olympic Games, have been knocked out they were knocked out yesterday along with Egypt by Spain and France respectively. But the Black Stars coach Otoado will be confident heading into this. His team is coming off the back of 2 consecutive wins in the World Cup qualifiers. That put us back on track after setbacks versus Comoros. We have won 2 consecutive games that have gotten us 9 points on the board. Can we get the first 6 points up for grabs in the African Cup of Nations qualifiers? I know we will qualify. We'll see how things go in those 2 games. Match day 3 will be the double header. 3 and 4 will be the double header versus Sudan, home and away. That will be the interesting one there. But let me know your predictions in the comments box. The players you expect to call up by Coach Otoado, will be going through them as we usually do on the channel here, and you can expect to stick and stay for much more amazing content on that front. The beach soccer team will also be taking part in the African Cup of Nations in Egypt. They will be playing in October. The beach soccer team were able to overcome Ivory Coast over 2 legs and make it into the African Cup of Nations beach soccer. The executive committee of the Confederation of African Football officially announced the date for the 2024 beach soccer tournament, and it's set to take place in Egypt from the 19th of October to the 26th in the picturesque coastal city of Hurghada in Egypt. The city is expected to welcome Ghana Black Sharks, Senegal, Mauritania, Malawi, Morocco, Tanzania, Mozambique, and host Egypt for the tournament. A draw will be conducted to determine the pairings for the group stage of the competitions. Finalists from the competition will represent Africa at the FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup, which will be staged in the Seychelles next year. Interesting. Ghana made it to this year's edition of the Afcon after beating Cote d'Ivoire 10-5 over 2 legs in the qualification stage. So the top 2 will go to the World Cup, Beach Soccer World Cup, Seychelles 2025. It will be quite interesting. Let's see how the Black Sharks will be able to go a step further and qualify us for the World Cup. We're looking forward to that. The Black Sharks beat Ivory Coast here at the Keta Emancipation Beach, and they were able to do the job in the first leg. 5-3, I think the first leg ended. The second leg was also a good result. It ended 5-2 in our favor, 10-5 on aggregate. We are headed to the African Cup of Nations beach soccer, 19th to the 26th of October. Mark it in your calendars, 2024 this year. Also, finally, I'll talk about the relay team. Unfortunately, Ghana has no other athlete in the 200 meter. Joseph Paul Amoa, who would have run in the 200 meter for us, did not qualify. Unfortunately, he did not qualify. And Saminu, who also qualified for the 200 meters along with the 100 meters, did not register because he wanted to focus more on the 100 meters. It did not go according to plan, as he missed out on the final place after qualifying for the semi-final in his very first ever Olympic Games. It did not go according to plan for him. He did not take part in the 200 meters. Paul Lamwa did not qualify. However, we have a chance at the 4x100 relay. It starts on Thursday, tomorrow. I think, no, 2 days from today. It starts on Thursday, and Ghana will find out if they can make it into the final. It has just one qualification phase into the final, the 4x100 meter team. Joseph Paul Lamwa Saminu will also be in there. Benjamin Azameti will be included along with Fusaini as well. So we hope that they can bring it home. They can do well at least and make it into the final. What hurt us last time was the baton exchange and all that. We hope they are working on it, and I know for sure that they will do us proud in that competition or in that event. Records have been broken. The Planters of Sweden, the pole vaulter, beat his own record, winning that 6.25, beating his former record of 6.24 meters. Great feat for him. They are enjoying the Olympic Games, and we wish and hope that one day we can be talking about a Ghanaian doing well. It will be great to report such news for you guys. But that has been it for today. Olympics roundup. Also talking to you today about the Black Stars schedule, the beach soccer dates, Afcon, and the possibility of Ghana making it to the Beach Soccer World Cup, and the Olympics 4x100 team set to take stage on Thursday. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great week.